another another chess position. In this position, it is an obvious draw because, as you see, the white king is behind its pawn, and it cannot support the pawn. It cannot support the pawn. It can only win if black makes a blunder, and if the black player gets this kind of a situation, he should know how to draw this move. If we will examine some of the variation, some of the players may not know how to draw this position. If playing as black in this position, the correct move to be played is king d8. Is king to the 8th rank. In this case, it is at the d8, king d8. And if white kings now tries to bring him in the front of his pawn by playing this, we can make opposition to the black king, to the white king. This technique is called opposition. It is facing the king face to face, facing the white king face to face. If the kings are faced face to face, the position is drawn, because if we check the king and king go here, the white king is can go to any of these squares, the dotted squares. Any of these squares will result in a draw. For example, we go here, then black king will capture and draw. And if we go here, same thing will happen, draw. And if we go away from the pawn, any case, in this case, if we go away from the pawn, it's a draw. So the move to be played is king back to d6, but this is stalemate. It's called a draw. It's a draw because the black king is not in check, but it has no movement. It is not check, it is not in check, and it has no movement, and none of his pieces can't move, so it's draw. It's called stalemate draw. So this is an obvious win. So sorry, this is an obvious. But if the king plays here, black king goes to e8, this will be winning for white because this is now opposing the black king. The white king opposes black king, and it's the black king turns to move. It is the turn of black king to move, and black king can move here or here. Either case, he will lose. Let's say here, then pawn will march up. He can come back to e8 to defend the pawn. Obvious move is here, and queen. It is obvious win for, again, in this position. If black king goes to e8, white king opposes him, facing face to face, so black king move here, the pawn march up, and the 8th rank is controlled by the pawn. So black king has to move here. Nothing for the black king is left. It is trapped, and it will be a VC win for. So in this position, the correct move is d8, because in the opposition principle, if king moves here, the black king can come and oppose him, and it is again the turn of white, and again the turn of white, and king is opposed. The black king opposes white king. He should not allow the white king to move forward, or he doesn't lose the opposition. He must not lose the opposition, or he this position again once again. If it is black to move, he must move here. One second. He must move here because the white king may moving to this square or this square. Neither cases. In this square, black king opposes him. Check and stalemate. And if white king comes here, check, and again stalemate, draw. And if it is white's turn, white will move. If, if it is the white's turn to move, white will move here, and the correct move is d8, because when it steps forward, the black king opposes him. White king can't come in front of the pawn, so he is forced to retreat. And again here, again the opposition principle. If here opposing the white king can't move forward. This principle is called opposition, and it is a very important principle in